Yeah, well, before I do this next one, I just want to say one of the reasons I asked you to come on this week was, I've made it pretty public now that my daughter was born with a disorder called cystic fibrosis, and I'm starting to get kind of heavy on wanting to get involved in the fundraising tip, and I'm actually getting involved with an organization called the CFF Foundation, or the CF Foundation, CFF.org. If you need any facts about what CF is. But it's like basically a pulmonary and respiratory disorder where basically the cells kind of process salt wrong. And I'm no genius with this. My wife could explain it to you perfectly. But basically you develop a much thicker mucus in your lungs than normal. And they have to, like, my daughter takes treatments to shake them loose and whatnot. And essentially, you know, that develops over time and kind of constricts the breathing and leads to, you know, an early demise for a lot of kids and whatnot. And but they're doing a lot of really good breakthrough work right now. Like, seriously, like, could within the next decade get a wrap around this thing. It's all privately funded. I'm going to be doing concerts and some other things in the future, but right now we have a team. I tweeted you about it and you retweeted it in the link. I'm sure you can find the link and just throw it up on the thing one more time. We're doing a little walk, you know what I mean, just trying to get a little kind of thing started. And you know, this next song is kind of about learning, my wife and myself learning about this and how we dealt with it. And it's called 65 Roses, and it's called 65 Roses because when children try to say cystic fibrosis, it often comes out sounding like 65 Roses. So a lot of the organizations are kind of revolve around that theme, but this song is just, it seemed fitting title, you know. It's been a bit of a while since I've seen you smile. It's been too long, baby, what went wrong? Tell me how it got spoiled, tell me when it went bad, and how to get back to the times that we had when we were both young and our spirits were bold. Now we're just angry and we act like we're old. We can't even talk it out without one of us walking away. When you were 18, I just turned 29. Was fresh out the coffin, girl, and you were so fine. The future was bright and the world did seem new. I was with some other woman, but I was thinking of you. I knew how it hurts, I knew how it feels, I knew how it aches, cause the heart never heals. And we're so busy screaming, we don't hear the words that we say. We've taken our lumps, we took a few blows, we hit a few bumps, had our fair share of woes. We tried to see good through all of the bad, put on our smiles and pretend we're not sad. We gotta be tough, we gotta be strong, we gotta be right, can't afford to be wrong. And it's hard to shake the blues when you're reading bad news every day. Worry too much for one couple to bear, and hunger so much for one person to care. We're fooling our families, we're fooling our friends. We pray that the pain and the frustration ends. Hope is a chance, hope is a dream, hope is a drug, maybe hope's a vaccine. In a race against time, I get down on my knees and I pray. Shout at the devil and I curse the Lord. I promise them everything I can afford. I'd sell off my soul, I'd lie and deceive. I've tried to be righteous, I've tried to believe, pray every prayer and kick all of my highs. For hours I stare at those beautiful eyes. All of my problems seem to be melting away. smile on her face, says, Daddy, everything is okay. In the race against time, I get down on my knees and I pray.